All Might, Goku, Escanor. All representations of peak physical condition. We should all aspire to look a little bit more like the symbol of peace. It's kind of funny to say out loud that an anime character sparked my fitness journey, but it's true. In 2021, I watched Jujutsu Kaisen, and every episode was jaw-dropping for me. A character named Todo was introduced with a huge masculine body, and I was immediately inspired. It's as if I had found my besto friendo. Fast forward a year later, I've lost 30 plus pounds and put on about 15 pounds of muscle. And in this video, I want to share with you my tips, beliefs, and actions that I believe will aid you in your fitness journey to lose weight as a weeb. So I want to start off with the benefits of losing weight. You know, what have I noticed? What have I seen since this change of me losing weight? So the first thing I've noticed is my confidence. You know, before I was very shy, very reserved, and me losing weight, becoming more confident in my physical body has just sparked a new level of confidence that's trickled all the way down to the relationships I have with friends and family, and just the way I carry myself overall. Now, number 2 is discipline. Losing weight is essentially a show of discipline. It's sacrificing for the short term for long-term gain and benefit. I know I'm using gamer terms, but it has like an AoE effect, other areas of life that will also allow you to become more successful. You know, you can do an extra hour of work because you've been leveling up your discipline, for example. Now, number 3, this one's a given, but physical attraction. Like, of course, as you lose weight, you are going to become more physically aesthetic and more physically attractive. A real life representation of your increase in value as a person, you know? And that's not to say that looks mean everything, which is definitely not the case, but it is true that as you lose weight, the more you will become physically attractive. So I want to give you guys the right mindset to have going into losing weight, because I wish I had this kind of video telling me exactly how to do it properly. You know, I would have been farther along in my fitness journey by now if I had a video like this. You want to start with a goal physique in mind, and what this does is it's gonna immediately inspire you to actually go and achieve the physique that you want. As I said earlier, Todo was my goal physique at the time. It was my goal physique. It inspired me and it motivated me to go and actually do fitness. Starting with your perfect 10 out of 10 body in mind is gonna get you a lot more motivated than making quote unquote realistic goals that you eventually just give up on, because it's not really that motivating to just say, okay, I'm gonna lose 5 pounds, and then you get to like 1 or 2 and like, that's enough. Another thing as well is start with an action. This is actually how I started my fitness journey. So for me, my starting action was buying a scale. Basically, starting with an action was like a physical representation of me saying, okay, this is serious. I really want to lose weight. I'm committing myself to this. And starting with some sort of action, whether you want to lose weight and you get into cycling, so you go buy a bike, whatever it is, start with some sort of action that you know that you are committing yourself to. Starting with an easy action like buying a smart scale and just going on it every day, that's something that I did, and I definitely recommend for anybody who wants to start their fitness journey, because it is very important to also track your weight as well over time so that you can see your progress. Okay, now this is gonna sound counterintuitive, but don't adhere to a diet. I remember hearing Athlete X years ago saying that a diet was indicative of being a temporary, lifestyle, and that you want to create your own lifestyle that you can follow long term. You see, when we think of a diet, we think of like fad diets like keto and paleo and just all these different diets and stuff, right? Low carb, low fat, high carb, high protein, whatever. Often when we try to adhere strictly repeatedly to these diets, it's not sustainable for our long-term weight. That's why, like, I believe it was 90% of people who lose weight end up gaining the weight back again. And the reason that is because you have to create your own healthy food and lifestyle that's based around the physique and body that you want. And so simply adhering to a diet, if you can't be on it forever, then I don't recommend you do it. We want to slowly implement and try different healthy foods that we will end up liking. Now, definitely stick around, because there is a mistake that I made that costed me a year's worth of progress, and I would already be at my dream physique if it was not for this mistake. So real quick, make sure you like and subscribe to the video if you're interested in more of this anime / self-improvement content. Now, avoiding the skinny fat dilemma. This is the danger of doing cardio. When I first started my fitness journey, I lost quite a bit of weight. In my first year, I lost around 30 pounds of fat. And what I noticed is, as I was getting leaner and leaner and leaner, my body wasn't looking the way I wanted it to. What ended up happening is I became skinny fat, which is basically when your BMI is at a healthy range, but your body fat is extremely high. And the reason for this is because you have very little muscle mass. And so what happens is you either have to bulk while being skinny fat, which is, you know, it is definitely hard mentally to bulk back up to like 20-25% body fat for the purpose of building muscle, or to continue to go lower and lower and lower, and you'll eventually reach a physique that is not more masculine or manly. You just kind of look like All Might in his skinny form. I'm sure that's not what you guys want, and I didn't realize this until I had made this mistake, and it cost me about a year's worth of progress. So the solution to this is some sort of weight training. Diet is great for losing fat, but weightlifting is great for preserving or building muscle, and we don't want the physique on the left. We want the physique on the right. And so you're not gonna get that just by doing tons of cardio and just by focusing on your diet. You want to lift heavy weights so that you can build the muscle that you need in order for your goal physique. It doesn't have to be anything huge or big right now. This is what I want you to start out with. If you've never worked out a day in your life, 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, and 50 jumping jacks every single day, just for the beginning, just to get you started in getting into the right mindset of doing strength training or weight training. Ultimately, achieving the physique of your favorite anime characters comes down to your lifestyle, and it's gonna require some hard work and change in your lifestyle if you want to lose weight and get closer to your goal physique. But I promise you, it's worth it in the end. Everything that I've done, I will never say that I have any regrets for losing weight, and I've lost in total now around 60-65 pounds. I can honestly say that I can never look back, because fitness for me was the first step to me becoming a man in my eyes. I'm Nori. I motivate men through anime. Clearly you're interested in that, so hit the subscribe and notification bell down below. Believe in me who believes in you. Nori. Signing out.